so much for invitation. I always support the ambition of young people. Yes, people. As I know, you are from the high school. Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm high school.
Senior high school. So it's a very ambitious project. Yes, to invite ambassadors and leaders. And so I am quite happy to be part of your project.
Well, first of all, I have a lot of questions, but I think the priority will be letting people know what Poland and Indonesia are actually doing, because not a lot of people see the diplomatic relations. Usually people just think of Poland as a place for holiday, but actually they play a role as a great friend of Indonesia. My question is, what is the most striking part of our bilateral relations between Poland and Indonesia?
Yeah, as you correctly said, the people-to-people contacts, so-called P2P, is the very important factor for every bilateral relations, because always, whether we are talking about the political cooperation, economic cooperation, cultural, education, is always people, yes, on both sides. So this is important, and for Poland, Indonesia, especially Bali, is a place or destination, and many Poles are visiting Indonesia, mostly your beautiful island of Bali. Poland for Indonesians are Krakow, our old capital. People also understand Poland as we have similar flags, color, things like that. So and more students are coming to Poland to study, which is also a very important factor. But if we are talking about the main challenge, main priority in our bilateral relations, definitely I have to say this is the economic cooperation. Economic cooperation. We see Indonesia as a leader of the Southeast Asia in this very region, and we focus very much on our economic cooperation. We already have very good and investment in energy sector, which is realized in the Lombok in NTV province. And this is very important, and this project we built together with the Indonesian partners to energy blocks in Lombok. So the finish of the project should be this year. But also the trade exchange is growing. Annual trade is like $1 billion. Of course, we can do more, and Polish embassy together with trade and investment office in Jakarta is working hard to find other possibilities for the cooperation. We actually have like 5 priorities in economic cooperation. The first is infrastructure, especially transportation. So we want to deliver some Polish companies' proposals, products, IT solution in an infrastructure sector. Another one is cosmetics, Polish cosmetics, more and more popular on the shelves in the Indonesian shops. Also agriculture products, medical equipment, as I mentioned, IT solution in different many sectors, energy sector, maritime. So there are plenty of the priorities, but we are focusing mostly on energy, transportation, agriculture, cosmetics. So this is what we are working very hard on. So this is our main, let's say, priority with the bilateral relations with Poland.
I was able to learn how diverse is this country. Different religions, different ethnic groups, different cuisine, different culture, dance, sing songs. Just recently I was in Jakarta, where I participated in a G20 Energy Transition Working Group as an invite country. Indonesia is a presidency of G20 invite task force to this very important working group to discuss transformation in energy sector globally and also in regards to countries, specific countries. So in Georgia, I was really, and it proves this diversity. Like I had the opportunity to visit, thanks to organizers of ETWG. I had the opportunity to visit Parambanan, Borobudur, and it is really, you see the Hindu, Buddhist temples, UNESCO listed, in a Muslim environment, yes. And with the Muslim guides, yes, who are talking about these temples, yes. So it was something which is very, let's say, very characteristic for Indonesia. Probably it is because of the Pancasila philosophy, and it is something I think Indonesia should be proud of.
I agree. Even a foreigner like you are seems very amazed with our diverse. What's your favorite Indonesian food then?
There's a variety of food. As I said, in every province different food, but of course I like very much a national dish like nasi goreng, mie goreng, gado-gado salad, satay. So very typical one, very characteristic food of Indonesia.
Yes.
Yeah. But I always try to taste different dishes when I am visiting provinces.
Did you try to cook them once?
Oh, actually, not really. not really. Maybe gado-gado, yes.
Gado-gado.
Yes, because I like vegetables, so maybe variation of gado-gado, yes. I always prepare for dinners, my family.
So, what would be your message to young Indonesians, especially those who have interest in, let's say, diplomacy like me?
Yes, like you, because you are so young and so ambitious and so talented and smart, I see. So, first of all, I think, and the most important is education.
Yeah.
It's education. It's the key, absolutely, and I know that a lot of young Indonesians dream to study abroad, yes, because it opens doors, opportunities. It's also to travel. You learn a lot and you discover world. Different side of worlds, different countries, different people, cultures, and all these things enrich you. Yes, it is like a it is like investment to you for yourself. So education, and talking about education, I would like to say that one of our activity and important priority for our job in Polish embassy here in Jakarta is education, which means that we want to attract as many as possible young people to study in Poland. When I came here 2018, the number of students were like 50-60 Indonesian students in Poland. Now we have 500 people.
Wow, 10 times.
Yes, so we are doing really a lot. Together with my colleagues from the embassy, we are visiting a lot of universities, we have meetings with students, and we explain what are conditions to study in Poland, what we can offer young people. And I see the fruits of our activities. We also have scholarship dedicated to Southeast Asia, also for Africa and other Asian countries. But I have to say that this very scholarship, named by the very famous Polish mathematician Stefan Banach, is very popular in Indonesia, and every year almost 30 young people from Indonesia are going to Poland to study technical studies, medicine, agriculture in Poland under this scholarship. Also, there is a very interesting, let's say, initiative of the governor of NTB, Dr. Zul, who introduced a special scholarship for his young citizens of the province. Yes, and part of this scholarship is dedicated to Poland, to study in Poland. So every year almost like 20 people from from NTB go to Poland to study. And of course, there is also possibility to study in Poland on a commercial base, and this is used, of course, by young Indonesian, mostly by their parents, yes, to basically. But talking about the payment and the cost, I would like to stress this that the tuition fee is quite reasonable in compared to other Western countries, European countries, UK, US, Australia, or other European country. Quality of studies are very high, very good and very high, especially in medicine, technical studies, engineering, agriculture, but also social studies. And the cost of living for students is not really very high. The cost of living in Warsaw is, in compare to Jakarta, is like the same. So I think all these factors or these arguments are really very strong to attract more young people to study in Poland. Maybe you, in the future, will
I was
decide.
trying to consider that.
Yeah.
It's a great choice, high quality, reasonable price.
Exactly. So this is what we can offer.
Well, I think you have answered lots of questions from me. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, what is your plan for the future? What is your ambition? What you want to achieve? We know the sky is the limit,
Yeah.
but as you are so young, I'm very interested in your plans in the future.
I've been interested in knowing about the geopolitics and international relations since I was about 12 or 11.
Oh, really? Why? Why actually?
When I was young, I used to read a book it's about a rat. It's a rat. It's a fiction. That rat travels around the world and encounters different problems, encounters different impressions of other countries. And then I was like, I could be this rat. And then I was also interested in politics of Indonesia at that time as well. So I combined them, and it turns out, why not just represent Indonesia and other countries?
So interesting.
So it starts from a book.
Okay, and the future? What is the future?
Maybe to be like you.
Yes. I wish you. Yes.
I hope
Yes,
so.
it is. Yes, this is so interesting, and I really wish you to achieve your dreams.
Thank you.
Yes, achieve your dreams.
Well, yeah, I think it needs. There's a lot of obstacles coming, so we just need to be prepared.
Yeah, the obstacles, but sometimes obstacles it is mostly like a challenge or like it is something we can learn and achieve. Yes.
Well, thank you very much for having the time to answer my questions and to give lots of message and inspiration for the young people. I hope that we can meet more in the future and talk about Poland. Maybe
Yes.
we can be in Poland.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much again for the invitation and the interesting discussion. So thank you again.